Tropical Country is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. When you're planning your next getaway, let Joe Leo and his staff utilize their award-winning experience to plan the perfect getaway you're looking for. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resorts, group travel, destination weddings, and much, much more. It doesn't cost any extra, so why wouldn't you let JBL Travel Group do all the work? JBL Travel Group is only one phone call away at 732-831-5200. Or look them up online at jbltravelgroup.net. Goaltending Services and Outfitters in Key West, Florida. GTS is your go-to charter service in Key West. They offer a variety of cruises that fit your schedule and budget. They've upgraded their fleet and will soon be offering cruises to the Dry Tortugas. Their boats are handicap accessible from the dock and have facilities for those that, well, didn't go before leaving the dock. GTS provides you with all the necessities that you'll need on your outing, such as a grill, chairs to relax on a sandbar, and paddleboards, just to name a few. But before you leave the dock, you better make sure that you visit GTS's new Outfitters store. The store has you covered for everything from a cup of coffee, snacks, souvenirs from local Key West artists, and so much more. You can even pick yourself up a GTS shirt or a hat. The GTS Outfitters store is located above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock, 5130 Overseas Highway in beautiful Key West. Goaltending Services and Outfitters is a veteran-owned business. They offer a discount to veterans and active duty personnel with a valid veteran or military ID. Discounts are also available to first responders with an ID as well. So, let GTS help you accomplish your goal of getting out on the water by giving them a call at 305-916-0990. You can also check them out on the internet at goaltendingservices.com.
A one-of-a-kind personalized service where they create a custom playlist for your event. That way you can be confident that you'll hear the music you like and none of the music you don't. B-Dawg will create a mix of music that will have your guests up on the dance floor. B-Dawg is also the perfect MC to keep your guests engaged and having fun. He will also ensure that your event flows just the way you want it. Regardless if you're having a wedding, class reunion, house or pool party, holiday party, or executive outing, they have you covered. Having a themed party? Yep, they can do that too. They also have dance floor and up lighting available. Party Dog is located in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but they can travel to your event outside the area, schedule permitting. To learn more about Party Dog Entertainment, look them up online at partydogentertainment.com or give them a call at 423-847-2454. Party Dog Entertainment. It's a howling good time.
Tropical Country is broadcasting live on TikiManRadio.com, the free Tiki Man Radio app, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. MFG Records, music for grown-ups.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
Cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston Say and go Texan, and you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Where the bayou city streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah. It's Wednesday night. Happy 2025. Welcome to the show. Of course, this is Tropical Country at B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio. And we're coming to you live from the Legend Studio here in beautiful Ooltewah, Tennessee, the Owl's Nest, as they call it. And, hey, hope you made it through. You survived the holidays. We're on the other side of the holidays. Finally, we have the New Year's is over with, and hopefully it's good things to come. And I tell you, for me, New Year's was yeah. We're just gonna go with that. But of course, I wouldn't have made it through without my trusty companion, the one that keeps me in line, Lower Lou.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited.
You are.
We're going to have some snow.
Oh.
And for those of you, poor Donna is on the chat, and she's saying it has not stopped snowing where she's at since last Friday.
How many feet do you have by now?
I know, right?
Oh, my goodness.
I know. But we are going to get a lot for around here. The most snow we've had in 10 years.
That's what they're calling for. They're like a once in a decade snow is what they're calling for.
Yep. And they even told us to go get our milk sandwiches, so we better listen.
Well, I decided, about this whole milk sandwich thing. Uh-huh. I know there's a shortage, but spend a little extra money, buy the eggs, and have French toast instead. I mean, come on.
They were telling us about this egg shortage, and I was like, man, no way. Like, we've already been through this whole egg shortage thing. We went to 3 stores, and there were like limit 2 on the windows and all this stuff. It was,
in a couple places, eggs were like $6 a dozen.
Yeah. I was like, I don't need French toast that bad.
Crazy. Well, if that's the way 2025 is starting, hold on to your hats, because you don't know what's coming next. But
right. I know.
Well, who we have to say hello out there tonight?
I want to say hello to huge shout out to Maureen.
Hey, Mo.
Hello to you. It was so good to see you at the chocolate bar. She said she was going to come over to this, but she knew that the studio was getting torn down this weekend. So
yes.
I'm so sorry.
As you can see, you got put back together.
Listen, it is staying this way. I'm over it. We're not doing anything else. So next time, Mo, you can come on over.
No, I'm not doing anything else to the studio. It is what it is.
Listen.
Where everything, because believe it or not, I tore everything apart. We tore everything apart, and you can see a little bit there in front of Louie where the table. She is the one who carpeted the tops of those tables to make sure that help cut down on the echo here in the studio. While I tore everything else apart, and then I put everything else back together. And then, of course, everything wanted to update. So I updated everything.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't work. So I spent 2 days.
And a couple hours with Tiki Man.
And a couple hours with Tiki Man Radio technical support. And we got it
to the point where we're on the air tonight. So thank you to the Tiki Man.
Right.
That we're here.
Yeah. We are here, and studio will stay this way.
Absolutely. Of course, we are broadcasting live on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam.
That's right. Well, I want to give a big shout out to Uncle Alex. He wasn't able to be here tonight.
He's a little under the weather.
Yeah.
But he's sitting back in the warmth with his feet up in the air. So.
Good. And then also, Mr. Eric Tittle says staying home for one night. Go Bucks. OH.
I-O, brother. You know, we can only hope about what Friday night is going to bring. I have theories. I have theories, and as Tiki Man said, you're my my conspiracy theories.
Yes.
I have my conspiracy theories about how everything is going to shake out.
Well, there was a whole lot of conspiracy theories about football, about the NFL last weekend.
Oh, I know.
That was crazy.
Well, not really conspiracy theory. It happens every year. Every year when a team is locked into the playoffs, their last regular season game, they don't care if they win it or lose it. So they'll play their backups to rest the backups so that they're ready to go to the playoffs. Yeah. It just happened to be this year. My Bengals, for my Bengals to make the playoffs, they had to win out. Check. They did it. They needed Miami to lose. Check. Did it. The only thing they needed left was for the Chiefs to win, which normally happens.
Yes.
Until the Chiefs sit out all their starters and they get blowed out 48-0. And then with that, the Bengals season was over.
I know. And
so was the coaches as well.
Yeah. So, they lost like their whole coaching staff almost.
There was a few teams that got rid of the coaching staff immediately following the season.
Yeah. Well, I tell everybody, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers through and through, Pittsburgh Steelers fan, okay?
Boo.
Other than that.
Patty with an eyes out there, she's gone.
I know.
Steel curtain, baby.
That's right. But I also love individual players. And so, I loved Cam Newton when he was with North Carolina.
And a lot of people just disagree with that one.
I know, but I liked him when he was with North Carolina.
Cam. I
didn't like him after that much, but I liked him during that season.
A lot of people that are big Cam Newton fans.
And now my latest obsession is Joe Burrow.
Joey Burrow.
I love Joey. And I've been watching a lot of videos of his, and some people say he's cocky. I think he just doesn't like the media. He just doesn't want to talk to him. He don't care.
And he does have kind of a dry sense of humor.
He really does. But did you see he was laughing in the one clip that I sent? I was so excited. But anyway, and now apparently one of the requirements of being an NFL team is you have to practice a group dance.
Oh, really?
Yes. Did you see, I think it was the Bills that was doing all the dancing?
No. Are they trying to recreate the Super Bowl shuffle with the Chicago Bears back in the day? I think so.
I think the Bills have done like 3 or 4 different dances, but yeah.
I'm sorry. The Chicago Bears, I think that's 85 Bears.
Yeah.
That
was Jim McMahon.
That is epic. You'll never be able to recreate that ever.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Well, also want to give a big shout out to Miss Donna Cummings and of course the Panther.
Hello, Panther.
And Bob, if you're out there as well.
I heard he's out there working.
Yeah. Also, we said hello to Mo, but we didn't say hello to the Mystery Man.
Hello, Mystery Man.
And
we're trying to figure out, is he just in the witness protection program or something like that?
I don't know. The ambassador was lucky enough to meet him.
I know.
So, also want to give a big shout out to Mr. Josh Clark. Happy Hump Day to you. Listen, he posted the funniest thing on Facebook. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I appreciate the update on the weather, and especially in particular locations. So we will get into that.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
So I can always count on Josh to send me something that'll just get me rolling.
I know, right? Also,
I wish he lived closer. I think him.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Him and I could hang. I tell you.
I know. Also, big shout out to Mr. Jason AC.
Hey, Mr. Jason AC, and of course,
Coincidentally,
if you would have seen my post earlier, that his new single that he actually debuted here live when he was in studio, and we've played a couple of the other songs, but Umbrella Drinks is officially out, and of course, perfect timing with the weather that we got coming in for, I believe, a contest or a request that he has had for everybody goes around this new single.
That's right. Everybody needs to get their little umbrella drink, get their summer gear on, and
go out in the snow.
Go out in the snow and tag Jason AC when you post your picture. And he may use it for something. So
I already made up my mind. I'm going to put on my shorts, my cowboy hat, and my short sleeve shirt, and I'm going to go out with my umbrella drink.
That's right.
And I'm going to fire up the grill.
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous.
That's what we're going to do. That'll be our picture. Since looking like pretty much I'm going to have tomorrow, Friday off, and maybe even Monday. We'll have to see.
Right. Also, if y'all didn't notice, I am rocking the Jason AC shirt.
And it says Tropical Country right on it.
It really does. That's so funny.
I love it.
And Mo agrees with me that Cam Newton rocked when he was with North Carolina. Josh says he can't see Texas beating Ohio State. Well, and you have to say state, Josh, not just Ohio.
Yeah, because
it's a whole thing.
I have to give everybody some lessons because it is easily confusing. Okay, just as you have Florida and Florida State, you actually have Ohio and Ohio State. Ohio is actually the Ohio University Bobcats, and the Ohio State University Buckeyes. So whenever you say it's Ohio State, so you don't get confused with the Ohio us Ohio locals, you don't want to get confused with the Bobcats because but the Bobcats have done good in their division as well. So and
it's just not the Ohio State Buckeyes.
There's been a couple of seasons where they have played the Ohio State, and it hasn't been pretty, but it's the equivalent of UTC playing the Tennessee Volunteers.
Yeah.
Basically in the size of universities.
That's right.
Except for Ohio University they held the title for a long, long time as the #1 party school in America.
Yes, they did. And they lived up to that name too. If anybody's ever been there around Halloween, it was a big deal. That's okay, Josh. Josh says, "My bad, y'all. The Ohio State." That's right.
You good? That's right. we tried to copyright the word "the."
They really did.
But
that's so funny.
They said no.
Wonder why. That's insane. All right. Also want to give a big shout out to Ed and Pat. They are out there tonight. They say go Bears.
Of course, that is Ed, the train man, and Pat, the picture girl from that Get on the Peace Train here on Tiki Man Radio every Monday night.
That's right. And also Ed and Felicia Kubiak are out there.
A couple of those engineers on that Peace Train. They have engineers on their show.
Yes.
What do we need groupies with cool names. I mean, come on.
We do need some groupies.
That is pretty cool, train and the conductor. That is pretty cool. I mean, what would we call our groupies? I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait. Well, first I guess we have to have groupies.
Right. We have to be able to throw a party in our studio. If we leave it alone long enough and quit tearing it apart, we might be able to.
Well, I will tell you, when I talk about a new year, I have like 3 New Years a year.
Yes.
We have the physical New Year's on January 1st. And then we have the New Year for Tropical Country, because if you remember, we debuted our show on the last Sunday in January in 2020, and then we debuted our first 2-hour show on the first Wednesday in February of 2020.
I don't know how you remember that, but yes.
So our new we're coming up to our 4th birthday, or the beginning of our 5th season, however you want to look at it. So I figured, probably what we're going to do is anybody who wants to come down and hang with us on our birthday, come on in. We'll hang out in the studio. We'll have a little party. And
what date is that?
well, let me look at the calendar. I'll tell you. Let's see. We have let's just go with the first Wednesday in February, be February 5th.
Okay.
February 5th. So
February 5th, Tropical Country Party.
that's our birthday. That's where we debuted our first 2-hour show. So if you want to come in, hang out in Legend Studio and have a little party with us and help us celebrate.
That's right. Private messages for the address. I'm not going to post it online.
No, because we don't have the space that the Tiki Man does.
Right.
But
So-
we will definitely make as much space as we can for our friends.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So go ahead and come see us on that day. Private messages. We'll give you the address, and we'll have some. Let me see. We'll have some hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Bring your own beer.
That's right.
Just saying. Mo says Country Trops should be our name.
The Country Trops?
Our groupies' names. Josh said, we want to hang out. We're your groupies.
Well,
come on down, Josh.
Come on down.
Bring
And-
Chelsea.
Hey, if you can hang out on a Wednesday night. You don't need to go
That's
to work.
right. Y'all don't have to work on Thursday.
Just call out on Thursday and say, hey, I'm going to go down party with B-Dawg and Lou. So
We'll write you a slip.
unfortunately, we'll be getting up going to work the next day, but you don't have to.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Anybody else we need to say hello to?
I think that's it. Donna Cummings said her worst nightmare is a Penn State Ohio State championship.
Well, okay. Here, all right. I'm just going to put it out there. And Eric.
Oh yeah, because she's a Penn State fan, right?
Eric, don't get mad at me. Okay. I 110% want the Buckeyes to be in that. I want them to win it all. All right. However, I believe in conspiracy theories. And college football has now become a big business with a lot of money exchanging hands between players and, all over the place. So once you have money involved,
Yes.
now you open the doors for corruption.
Right.
And the one thing that has happened that nobody ever expected is that the SEC is one game away from being completely shut out of the national championship, which it's been a long time since an SEC team has not been involved in the national championship game.
Right.
Number one, with the money that Texas has and the fan base they have, I have a theory. The conspiracy is they're not going to let a national championship game happen without an SEC team involved.
Oh, you're going with the SEC bias.
Yes.
I got you.
And then on the other side, they don't want a number one, and plus they do not want an all Big Ten national championship game. Now, on the other side, you have Penn State playing against a team that has probably the largest fan base in the country in Notre Dame.
Right.
And when you're looking at those, you're looking at sponsors, you're looking at viewership and all that.
Right.
If you have an all Big Ten national championship game, the viewership's going to go down, so therefore there's not enough money going to be made. So your best bet is to have the SEC and Texas, which has a huge fan base, and the team that has probably the largest fan base in the world. Those two teams face off in the national championship game. So as much as my conspiracy theory says it's going to be Texas and Notre Dame, with Notre Dame winning it all, that's my conspiracy theory. But I want the Buckeyes to take it all. So we'll see. That's just my weird logic, I had weird logic that went along with the reason why the Buckeyes lost to the team up north. I'm like, they did it on purpose. Because not really on purpose, but you didn't involve your two biggest weapons because you didn't want them to get hurt, because you needed them available for when the playoffs started. So you just ran the ball. You played conservative. You lost. No big deal. You were already locked in. Plus, you actually got a more favorable route in the playoffs. Plus, you didn't have to end up possibly having to play Oregon 3 times in one season. So,
well, I think
that was my conspiracy theories on
you
all.
You put way
of
too
that.
much thought into that.
I do. I do. I know what you. We'll talk about that. Mo watched me watching football. And,
I know. Zoned out.
Yeah, but nonetheless, hey, I hope everybody had a uneventful New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. Hopefully,
Josh Clark is rooting for Notre Dame. Just saying.
Boo! I have a lot of friends who are rooting for Notre Dame, but anyway, hopefully your New Year's Eve went well, and you didn't do anything to get in trouble. But I can tell you, Cooper Howland says he's pleading the fifth.
The fifth of Jack again when I go out tonight. They say I was drunk, I threw a punch, I caught some big old bouncer dumps. He kicked me out, I snuck back inside, and that's how I got these two black eyes. I got lonely, called my ex, second I come over, she said I guess, so I called a lift. He picked me up, about halfway there I blew some chunks. He kicked me out on Cherry Street, about that time I saw blue lights blink. Said you can't be here, can't sleep here, so I went to the Quick Mart, bought a beer, went back to where that cop was parked, and I poured that High Life on his car, and he put me in the back with a dude named Mark. Wound up at the station, and here we are. When I see that judge at 8 a.m., I know my rights, and I'll tell him. I plead the fifth, I did some shit when I was drunk last night. I raised some hell, I posted bail, but I won't testify. It all went south and I ain't proud, but a good time ain't no crime. I plead the fifth of Jack again when I go out tonight. So I called my brother, he got me out, said sleep it off there on my couch about 4 o'clock. It was happy hour, and I've always been a sucker for a whiskey sour. I thought I'd have just one then, somehow 2 turned into 10, and I thought, oh hell, here we go again, and some pretty girl gave me a grin. We stumbled into some different place, right about that time I saw my face on a poster up on the wall, said don't serve this guy alcohol. Then she asked me, hey, ain't that you? What the hell did you do? I plead the fifth, I did some shit when I was drunk last night. I raised some hell, I posted bail, but I won't testify. It all went south and I ain't proud, but a good time ain't no crime. I plead the fifth of Jack again when I go out tonight. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Don't know what I did, but I didn't do it. I plead the fifth, I did some shit when I was drunk last night. I raised some hell, I posted bail, but I won't testify. It all went south and I ain't proud, but a good time ain't no crime. I plead the fifth of Jack again when I go out tonight. It all went south and I ain't proud, but a good time ain't no crime. I plead the fifth of Jack again when I go out tonight.
Hey, this is Manalo. You're listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio.
You ever think about Malibu? Or they say that Carolina sky's a different blue from a mountain view. What you think about Tennessee? Yeah, I heard that fall hits different when you go winding east, where the smoke hits the trees. I can pack that truck in a cloud of dust. You can quit that job, I can pick you up. Doesn't matter where we go, long as we got us. Why don't we leave this town? We can turn this dirt into interstate and get gone right now. Let the horses turn and the rubber burn. Get away on out where the lost get found. The two of us begging brand new ground. All we got is the time that we got right now. Why don't we leave this town? Got some money in a car.
the dogs in the back turn the cash into gas. Red dirt or sand, get a piece of promised land. I can pack that truck in a cloud of dust. You can quit that job, I can pick you up. Doesn't matter where we go, long as we got us. Why don't we leave this town? We can turn this dirt into interstate and get gone right now. Let the horses turn and the rubber burn. Get way on out where the lost get found. The two of us breaking brand new ground. All we got is the time that we got right now. Why don't we leave this town? Change how you see the stars, and baby, you could change our lives tonight. Why don't we leave this town? I've never been more in love with someone than I am right now. Let the horses turn and the rubber burn. Get way on out where the lost get found. The two of us breaking brand new ground. All we got is the time that we got right now. Why don't we leave this town? We can turn this dirt into interstate and get gone right now. Let the horses turn and the rubber burn. Get way on out where the lost get found. The two of us breaking brand new ground. All we got is the time that we got right now. Why don't we leave this town? Why don't we leave this town? Why don't we leave this town?
Their name's Ryan and Rory, and that's brand new music from them. First time I'd heard of them, and I'm like, hey, I like that.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
pretty
their,
cool.
Love their harmonies.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah.
And Cooper Allen, that song is fabulous. And
Absolutely cool. You know,
I'm making it my mission to get him and
Yes.
Thomas Mack
Yes.
in this studio, or at least on video in 2025. I've been trying forever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to turn into a stalker pretty soon.
I know Cooper. It just seems like every time we turn around, we reached out to his management.
He is
he's just-
busier than
no openings, no openings, no
Yeah.
openings. It's the same thing with Thomas. He just seems to be always busy doing something. But they're all over social media. They stay up.
They're so funny.
They stay up on that, and I tell you, the creativeness that they have is just, you know, Cooper has written some fantastic. I mean, very sad songs.
Yeah.
He's written love songs, and then he pulls out one like that. That's
Yeah.
just almost like a party anthem.
Yep.
So I love it.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. So Callie McCool is out there. He said hello from the West Coast.
Of course, that is Mr. McCool with the student crew right there in the West Coast out there in California. That's Tiki Man Radio's partnership with the students at Antioch High School.
Yeah, and he said the kids are going to be back in class. So next Tuesday.
I was going to say, you guys aren't affected by any of the wildfires out there. I saw.
No, they're down by, those fires are down by Los Angeles. It's awful.
Okay, I saw that, and it's just horrible. Our thoughts and prayers go out for people there. You have
Absolutely.
you have family in L.A.
Yeah, I texted to check on my Aunt Dorothy and my cousin Stephen, and they have not responded yet. And I also need to check on my other aunt. So, yeah, so hopefully they're all doing okay. But yeah, so Callie says that their first show next Tuesday is going to be with a special guest interview, the Tiki Man.
Oh.
So that'll be Tuesday.
Yeah, the Tiki Man always tends to give a pretty good interview wherever he goes.
Yes. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the kids can handle the Tiki Man.
Oh, Lord.
If they have to rein him in or not. I have a feeling he's going to take it easy.
He'll be nice to them.
I have a feeling he will take it very, very easy.
Mr. Bruce Tarletsky, hello to
Hey,
you. High
Bruce.
Mountain Breezes. So
Yes.
we got some really cool hats from Bruce a couple weeks ago now, and you were wearing yours before the show.
I
So
was wearing mine before.
if we haven't said it yet, Bruce, thank you so much. We really, really enjoy them.
And of course, the music that I updated, that was the one thing I did get updated. It was all of our pre-show
Oh, good.
playlist. And of course, those, all the songs from the High Mountain Breezes are now in our regular rotation.
Fabulous.
Because normally every week, about 45 minutes before the show, I go ahead and I take over the Tiki Man radio station and I run our own little playlist of songs that we've had and debuted here on the show. So they all run in a rotation there as well. So
That's right.
that way I get to make sure that everything is working okay before 7 o'clock.
Right? Well, Bruce and I have talked a little bit, and I
yeah.
think they are going to try to get down here to the studio
Very nice.
to help promote some of their stuff and just kind of chit chat and let everybody get to know them a little bit better.
Absolutely.
And the ambassador just chimed in. Good evening to you, Michelle. We
Hello
love
to
you.
the
We miss
ambassador.
you.
All great things.
It was really cool hanging out with everybody on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Over at the chocolate bar. The New Year's Eve party is so cool. We made a special trip back from Ohio, came
Yeah.
back early just to make sure we were there.
Trust me, family was begging us to stay up there for New,
Yeah, they
New
really
Year's
were.
Eve, and we're like, no, we got to go.
Can't miss that
We got to go. So we left to come down to make sure we got down there to the chocolate bar to spend
That's
time
right.
with everybody. So
That's right.
we told, of course, we will have to make it up to the family at a later date.
You know.
Yeah, it is.
Allison's moving up there on
January 24th.
January 24th. So we'll be back in Ohio. We just won't have time to visit with anybody because January 26th, we have a dress fitting for the other child. So,
Remind me.
yeah, we got to come straight back. Oh, cool. So, Bruce just told us exciting news came to him on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
We played the song here, Meet Me in Montana.
Yes.
It went #1 in Europe last week. How cool is
Fantastic.
that?
Congratulations.
Yeah. That is so cool. I love it.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So congratulations to you guys. We were happy to see you too, Michelle. Callie wants to know if we would be willing to do a phone interview with the student crew.
Well, sure.
Of course we will. You might have to, we're usually separate in the middle of the day, so you might have to just do it with B-Dawg.
If I'm at work, it'll be tough, but I can try to pull it off at work.
You can do it.
You know, I'll just be walking the halls of my school. You know?
That's right.
What could possibly go wrong there, right? You just never know.
That's right.
So,
I love it. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
sure.
We don't usually get interviewed.
No,
We're
nobody,
not that important.
nobody wants to ever interview us.
That's right.
Nobody cares.
Nobody. What was that song whenever we were little kids?
Nobody
Nobody likes
loves-
me.
nobody
Everybody
loves-
hates me. I'm gonna eat some worms.
Oh, that wasn't the song I was thinking of. I guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
What you doing over there?
I was just looking because
You got quiet
because
for a
with the new studio setup,
Oh yeah.
I can now see the live chat.
He sees the chat now, you guys. He can't respond, but he can
No.
watch it.
So when I look over here and I see, I was just trying to catch up because I fell behind in the chat a little bit, but I have it over here so I can see it. So
Oh, cool.
how about that?
Well, I did see some exciting news on the book face.
The Book of Faces?
The Book of Faces.
Oh, okay.
The Parrot Head Rendezvous.
Yes.
You know, one of my favorite events of the year.
The only one that we get to go
Right? They have released their lineup.
to. I know.
I'm
I saw
super
some
excited.
pretty exciting news there amongst that lineup,
Yes. They said it is final until it changes.
as everything is.
Right. So Wednesday night is going the 423, going to be Jeff and the Camaros. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Thursday night on the beach is going to be the Kevin and Heidi Project, Salt Rock, and Scratch 2020.
No.
Some new names
there's
for
some
me.
Artists that I haven't seen, so
Yeah.
that'll be exciting to see.
Friday, we got Kirsty Krause, Crystal King, Todd Sparks, Jerry Diaz, Eric Erdman,
Yes.
Aaron Schurz,
Oh, yeah.
Donnie Brewer and the Doc Rockers, Jeff Randall, and Jim Asbell and the Tropaholics are coming back.
That is going to be a fun night for sure.
Yep. And then Saturday is probably my favorite day.
I saw that.
Beth Travers Band, Darby Ledbetter, Carrie Welling, Brooke Graham, Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitudes Band, Don Middlebrook, and Johnny Rustler and the Beach Bum Band.
That is going to be exciting.
Yes.
Of course, we also will be celebrating Tiki Man Radio's 10th anniversary of covering the Panama City Parrot Head Rendezvous.
Yeah.
So Tiki Man's got all kinds of special things planned to celebrate the 10th anniversary of that. And,
Cannot wait.
He's got a brand new tent. And he can't wait to see it because he hasn't set it up yet. So it'll be unveiled to him the same time it is unveiled to you.
Well, keep your fingers crossed.
So I'm not sure, but you need to go over and check out the Parrot Head City Rendezvous.
That's right.
And see if it's not too late to get tickets to come down. I know they.
So far, so good.
I was told they expanded it a little bit.
Oh.
So there's a little bit more space because
Good. They've been selling out every year.
let me tell you, that is getting to be the go-to event.
Mm-hmm.
And they've threatened to cancel it I don't know how many times, but I think they realized the lynch mob that they have on their hands
Lord.
that they did, and they keep it going, which thank goodness, because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be get to go anywhere.
I know, right? It's all about us.
That's right.
But anyway, they said Sonny Jim, John Patty, David Matchett. They're also going to be appearing with various bands, and they're working to get Gene Mitchell back
Yes.
for his 18th consecutive year
That
appearing
is-
at the Rendezvous.
That is something else right there.
Absolutely. So go to the Panama City Parrot Head Club website to get your tickets.
Yeah. All right. Well, I said we had some new music tonight, so
Yes.
of course, Mr. Jason Acey is out there, and hello to Jason. And of course, Umbrella Drinks. He debuted that song live here when he was here in studio and sang it. We've played, I think, a rough cut version of it, but he sent the final version of it because
Woo-hoo!
it has now been mastered. It's on the CD. It is available for you to get it wherever you buy your music. So I encourage you to go out there and do that. And of course, as we mentioned, he's wanting to put a music video to this.
Yes.
So what he wants everybody to do, now that it's cold weather and the snows are coming,
Yep.
make your umbrella drink, go out in the snow, take a video, take pictures of yourself out there in the snow, and shoot them over to Jason Acey. If you're not sure how to get a hold of him, email it to us, tropicalcountry.tikimanradio@gmail.com, and we'll make sure it gets over to him so that hopefully you may end up in a music video. But,
That's right.
But with that being said, here is the, I guess, the official debut of the final project of Umbrella Drinks.
She's a little salty today. Guess I don't blame her. The traffic and the concrete keep trying to tame her, but I can bail her out before she sinks with umbrella drinks. Yeah, this winter time is brutal on her barefoot addiction, and daylight savings ushers in another intervention. Sometimes she needs rescue from the brink with umbrella drinks. Yeah, she'll have visions of some white sand crunching between her toes on a beach in Alabama or way down in Mexico. When I can see her struggle, I try to keep her dreams afloat. Yeah, I can tell she's staring out the window, waiting on purple daisies. But there's no need for therapy or a shrink, just umbrella drinks. Yeah, she'll have visions of some white sand crunching between her toes on a beach in Alabama or way down in Mexico. When I can see her struggle, I try to keep her dreams afloat. Yeah, I can tell when she starts to think about umbrella dreams. Well, she thinks snow's pretty, but it just lasts too long. She'll be digging out her flip-flops as soon as it is gone. Then I'll break out the blender and I'll sing a summer song. Yeah, I can tell when she starts to think. Sometimes she needs rescue from the brink with umbrella dreams. With umbrella dreams.
This is Mo listening in from North Carolina to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio, Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m., where the boots meet the beat.
Hey Tiki folks, this is Rick the Stick, and I do my show from 5 to 7 Eastern Island Time every Sunday evening, and it's sponsored by JBL Travel Group. The show is called It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere on the Road. When I'm not doing my show, I keep my one good eye on the road and my two good ears tuned in to Tiki Man Radio. Hey, what could possibly go wrong?
I wasn't who I am right now. Lost time wasted on lonely memories. And nothing to my name but a couple broken dreams. I had my share of breakdowns and bad days and burnouts. But when you smile back at me, oh, I got all I need. 'Cause you're an angel on my shoulder, with a shoulder I can cry on, swearing that you're all in, and you'll always leave the light on. Well, I thought praying's all that I could do, till I found you. When I met you, I never looked back. You put these boots back on the right track, made up for them bad decisions. Must have heard me wishing for an angel on my shoulder, with a shoulder I can cry on, swearing that she's all in, and she always leaves the light on. Well, I thought praying's all that I could do, till I found you in all your grace and all your patience. You and all your love was worth the waiting. I swear when I get down on my knees, I thank God for bringing you to me. 'Cause you're an angel on my shoulder, with a shoulder I can cry on, swearing that you're all in, and you'll always leave the light on. Well, I thought praying's all that I could do, but now I got an angel on my shoulder, with a shoulder I can cry on, swearing that you're all in, and you'll always leave the light on. Well, I thought praying's all that I could do. I guess those prayers done made it up and through. 'Cause I found you. 'Cause I found you. I guess those prayers done made it up and through. 'Cause I found you.
Found You. That's the newest single from Jet Jorgensmeyer.
Oh,
Nice little love tune from him.
that's right. He is so talented.
He is. I mean, and probably one of the busiest kids I know. He is a kid, and I don't know.
He's a kid to us.
I don't know how he, has managed 3 careers on top of being a full-time student in college. I don't know how he does it.
I don't know either.
But I'm glad we got to meet him, and hopefully we'll get him back in the studio some point in time.
He's got a new single coming out January 10th called Midwest Sunset.
Nice.
And for those of you over closer to West Tennessee, Hartsville, Tennessee, he's going to be playing at Laney Lou's
really?
on January 18th.
Oh, how cool is that?
So, yeah. So stop and say hey. And he is fresh off his appearance at the Bluebird.
I know. I'm just so jealous.
He is.
So we have had so many of our friends now performed at the Bluebird, and we have tried. As soon as we know that they're going to be there, we have tried, and we have been shut out on tickets like,
oh, Lord,
like it's Fort Knox. I don't know how people that get the tickets do, but obviously
I'm starting to think it's
we're
kind
just a little slow.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's kind of like the Opry.
Oh, yeah?
Where you just have to buy tickets and hope somebody you like is going to be there.
Maybe
because
maybe that's what it is.
Honestly, whenever they had the fundraiser where we had help me with his name.
Kent
Thank
Blasey.
you.
Yeah.
We had him in the studio, and he was telling us about a fundraiser he was going to be doing at the Bluebird in January. And so I found out the date. I literally went on 2 hours after I got tied up at work. I went on 2 hours after the tickets went on sale, and it was sold out.
Yeah. Well, the Bluebird's
so
not
irritated.
very big, so I imagine it doesn't take long.
Yeah,
for
it doesn't take a
sell.
lot, but yeah.
So.
Yeah. And there's enough, again, it's kind of like the Opry. There's enough well-known musicians that go there that people just go hoping they might run into somebody. Also,
well, whenever the tourists,
yes,
you're there on vacation. You're a set date. You get tickets for whenever you're there. So I imagine that's also plays into it as well.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I still, it's on my bucket list. Someday.
Well, I'd love to go too.
Someday.
Yeah. You've seen the inside of it on TV from watching Nashville. That's about it.
I know, right? And it does look tiny.
I know. It don't look very big.
And I've been to the parking lot.
And the parking lot is not very big.
Good. Yeah, and now that they're building some huge, I don't know if it's a hotel or something right beside it.
Oh, yeah. It makes it even look even smaller.
It makes it look even smaller, and it messed up part of their parking lot.
Oh.
So now they're telling everybody to get there way early if you want to park at the building, because with that construction going on, part of their parking lot's blocked off. So
wow.
I know.
It's been a minute since we've been over to Nashville, unfortunately. And
I know.
We'd like to get over there a little more than we do.
Yeah. I would love to. Well, can I do a little announcement, or do you want me to wait till the end? Do you know what I'm going to say?
I'm
talking to you.
Are you talking to me?
I am.
Are you talking to me?
I am.
I thought you were talking to somebody on the line there because you was looking at your phone.
No.
What announcement do you want to make?
We are going to have our first guest of 2025.
Oh, you can do that a little later because I will be.
Okay, fine.
Because I have music to debut.
Okay, fine.
So you can do it later.
I have to wait.
Yes.
Can I talk about the other one that we don't know what day they're coming yet?
Okay, fine.
Okay. was contacted by Miss Kirsty Krause. She's going to be in studio. We're just working on putting a date together for that.
Nice.
That's it. What's in the fridge? Right now, what's in the fridge is some Gatorade, some water, some Jack Daniels drinks, some Miller Lite. What else? I think that's about it. I think there's another different beer that was not ours. I don't know where it came from. But yeah, that's it.
There's my Ohio brew.
Oh yeah, his Ohio brew. He passed out on New Year's Eve, brought it down, and
I have some left to show off. I don't know if, but that's it.
Yeah.
But as for me tonight, honey, it's cold outside. So I have a nice hot cup of hot chocolate.
Is it good hot chocolate?
Now, I'm not going to tell you how much bourbon is in this hot chocolate.
I was going to say.
But it's nice cup of hot chocolate.
Right.
So, and I got this cool little thing I got for a gift that I sit my coffee cup on it, and it keeps my cup warm.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Is that the one from your work wife?
That is from my work wife. So
yeah.
I don't have to worry about my hot chocolate getting cold.
Yes, Michelle, thank you for letting me know. For reminding me.
You can tell. I'm just joking with you.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to announce two things now because Michelle just reminded me of one.
Okay.
I want to say happy birthday.
We got a birthday?
We do.
What's the birthday?
Brian Fields.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you, sir.
Well, being that it's B-Man's birthday, we got to have a birthday song for him. How about that? Let me get down here, and I think this will be fitting for Mr. Fields.
The days go by faster and faster. The calendar turns another year past you. It's a special day for you to shine. Friends all around with cheers and wishes. Candles on a cake that's just delicious. It's all for you today, 'cause it's birthday time. That's right, this one's for you. 'Cause it's birthday time. What a day for celebrating. There'll be songs and gifts and some happy congregating. This is birthday time with your friends and your relations. It's a time for joy and happy celebrations. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, B-Man.
I love it.
Of course, we had other birthdays over the course of the holidays.
Yes.
And I tell you, we had a bunch of birthdays that are, since we just played the happy birthday, how about we just say a happy birthday to some other folks and friends of ours that we know.
Okay.
Let me get him up here real quick. Of course, B-Man, there is his birthday. How about Ray Boone? It's also Ray's birthday as well.
Happy birthday.
And of course, Cindy and Crystal that I work with, their birthday was just a couple days ago. And as well as a good friend of ours, Mike Kennedy back in Ohio. It's his birthday as well.
Yeah.
And
Happy birthday, Mike.
And of course, I had my birthday, but I share my birthday with my granddaughter, Lily, who was born on the same day. And man, she grew up too quick.
She really did.
And then Grayson's birthday was just the other day, and 3.
Yep.
How about that? So,
yep.
And I got to thinking about that when I thought, Grayson and Lily, and I'm like, we have birthdays that, we do happy birthday for, everybody, but we have tons of people with kids, and we got kids in our, that we never did have a birthday that we ever do for the kids.
That's true.
Well, I changed that. We now have a birthday song for the kids.
Oh, good.
So let's send this out to Lily and Grayson, because I know at least one of them are watching right now.
Today is brought to you by the letter B and a whole lot of wishes.
Hiya! Me, Cookie Monster, and me here, it's very important day. It's your birthday, and me got you a very special treat. cookies. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nummy, nummy. Wait a minute. Me have to sing you super special birthday song. Music. B is for birthday. That's good enough for me. B is for birthday. That's good enough for me. Today's your birthday, and birthday starts with B. Happy birthday to you from me. That's right. Whose birthday is it?
It's yours!
There you go.
Funny.
I need to work on that, bring that volume up there a little bit. But happy birthday to the kids, Al, all the kids out there. So
That's right.
You know, we got to do something special for the kids once in a while. So, all right, go ahead and make your next announcement.
Oh, okay. Fabulous. So next week, we are going to have our first guest on video for 2025. And am I allowed to say who?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Well, now you made me miss it. Hold on.
You forget.
Huh?
You forget.
No, I remember. But there's, hold on, 2 seconds.
Do you want me to say it since I know it?
No, I know it.
Okay.
Mr. Justin Culvert.
Yes.
Is going to be on the show. Finally.
Took you a while to get that out.
I know. I'm sorry. I had to make sure I had the right Justin. But yes, Justin is going to be on the show next weekend next week on video, promoting his new song that just came out.
You should have known if you were talking to either Touche or Culver now. Come on.
Well, I did, but then, I start questioning myself because I'm me.
Well, obviously you didn't look at the promo because on top of him being our guest next week, he just debuted brand new music. And it's been a minute since he has released a new song out there. But this is one 2025 release, and it's called Mama and Daddy.
On the dashboard, shotgun on the back glass. Two things there that Daddy believed that every one of us should have. Mama always made damn sure that her glass of red was near. Now there ain't no doubt on exactly how Mama and Daddy stayed married for years. Daddy was big on the good book, Mama was good on a bottle of wine. He'd tell us all about the Lord on Sunday morning. Mama slowly sipped away her time. He found his strength in Scripture. She found hers out on the vine. Daddy was big on the good book. Mama was good on a bottle of wine. Daddy always said you should do unto others just as you want done to you. 30-something years and the words ring clear as a good, honest to God truth. Mama walked with a little stagger. She tried to blame it on a nasty fall. Now we never said a word to her. We all knew it was the alcohol. Daddy was big on the good book. Mama was good on a bottle of wine. He'd tell us all about the Lord on Sunday morning. Mama slowly sipped away her time. He found his strength in Scripture. She found hers out on the vine. Daddy was big on the good book. Mama was good on
with Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, and we love listening to Tropical Country on Wednesday night with B-Dawg and Lou. Yeehaw!
A few paces just south of that sliding glass door, you'll know for sure you're in the right place. Bamboo tiki lights, the smell of the grill hit you right in the face. There's a hammock with your name on it, saltwater pool with a view that won't quit. If it gets too hot, well, I'll jump in it. It's one all-inclusive hell of a time here in Porto Backyarda. You don't have to go far out. We've got Coronas on ice, key lime spears, and moonshine in a jar. Belly up to the bar. It's a great place to start a long weekend in paradise. Come as you are to Porto Backyarda. Bikini top, flip-flops, sunglasses, and cut-off jeans are all that you need to get through the gate. Find a spot on the deck, you can work on your burn while the radio plays. Leave all your troubles and your worries behind. We'll slow the clocks down to island time. Don't have to be nowhere till Monday at 9. Until then, we're gonna be flying high here in Porto Backyarda. You don't have to go far out. We've got Coronas on ice, key lime spears, and moonshine in a jar. Belly up to the bar. It's a great place to start a long weekend in paradise. Come as you are to Porto Backyarda. Oh, and if it rains, we've got little umbrellas to hide us. If we run out of beer, there's a store on the street right behind us. Oh, in Porto Backyarda, you don't have to go far. We've got Coronas on ice, key lime spears, and moonshine in a jar. Belly up to the bar. It's a great place to start a long weekend in paradise. Come as you are to Porto Backyarda. Yeah, come as you are to Porto Backyarda. Ah, yeah.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Hey everybody, it's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And first of all, Happy New Year to all of you out there. Since this is our first show of the new year. I'm coming to you live from the Norwegian Bliss, somewhere off the coast of Cozumel. I'm at the Spice H2O Lounge, which is an adults-only section on the ship. It's nice to get away up here. We have a bar, lounge areas, a little waterfall. And this is kind of where we escape during the course of the day when we're back on the ship from being in port. And a lot of different activities happen up here at night. So I want to tell you a little bit about the Norwegian Bliss. This ship holds about 4,000 passengers at double occupancy and has a crew of 1,716 people. There are 16 bars and lounges on the ship, And there's 15 restaurants. 3 of them are part of the main dining room. So they have the regular main dining room on deck 16, and then 2 down below on deck 8, which mimic that main dining room. But what I want you to think about as we're walking around the ship this week, and we're at capacity this week, is how much food and how much booze does this ship really need to have in the course of 7 days? And we were talking to some people, and I have some really good statistics for you. And I want you to think about this now. We're not talking about pounds. They carry 180 tons of food on this cruise over the course of a 7-day sailing. Just to give you a breakdown a little bit, 13,000 pounds of potatoes get loaded on here every week. 30 tons of meat, 15 tons of seafood, 28 tons of vegetables, 16,000 bottles of wine and champagne, and 120,000 bottles of beer. They serve over 6,000 cups of coffee every day. But the interesting part is with all that stuff on the ship, they serve 8,000 to 10,000 meals per day. So over a 7-day cruise, they're serving over 70,000 meals. I would have loved to have taken you down to the galley and the kitchen and showed you behind the scenes, which Sue and I have done, but they will not let us film down there. But it's amazing the size of the kitchen and the size of the staff that's there. Another quick one, 440 pounds of pizza dough comes on the ship. And they don't make a lot of pizza here, but there's always some out here. And so anyway, it's something that most people don't think about. You get on the ship, you're for 7 days, and you go to the restaurant, you go to the bar, you don't think about it. So it's some interesting facts. So good way to start off the new year with you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you real soon. This is Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. Are you looking to grow your business and get your brand out there? Well, come be part of the Tiki Man Radio family. With over 10 years of branding experience, over 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, and a worldwide audience, Tiki Man Radio can take your business to the next level. Have you checked into local advertising? 15-second slots for thousands of dollars, sandwiched in between the news and 25 other businesses? Internet radio takes your business around the world. Let me tell you what Tiki Man Radio is all about. We're all about branding. We are all about getting your name to the listener base that you're looking for. We have sponsorship packages for large and small businesses with several live shows every week, music festivals in Key West and on the road, and the capability to come to your business. Tiki Man Radio becomes your part. Reach out to us at tikimanradio@gmail.com for the sponsorship package that fits your need. Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio. Come over and be part of the family.
My name is Big Benny, and if you ain't listening to Tropical Country, you're wrong, son.
I wanna take you where the roads are open, past the limits on a sign, where the green grass is always growing. I wanna take you there tonight. Say that you're with me. Let your hand fall into mine. Let's get lost in the moment. Throw caution to the wind. Catch a wild moon glowing somewhere we've never been. If love is on the map, where we're going's where it's at. Let our hearts do the driving. Get lost until we found
Let's Get Lost. Lane Pittman is his name. And, of course, before that, we had Tim Hicks with Porto Backyardo. And, while everybody else takes off and goes to the Escape to Paradise, we'll be right here vacationing in our backyard on the pond front patio.
That's right.
And probably about a foot of snow.
That's right.
So I figured that was kind of appropriate right there.
How fun. All right, Michelle, we love you. Have a great night. Her and the bodyguard are out there. They are at dinner. So dinner has come.
Don't let us ruin your romantic evening.
Anyhow.
But, hey, I was looking over here. I'm paying attention to the chat. And
I was waiting for it.
Mr. Callie McCool, I tell you what, he is on a roll tonight.
Right?
First of all, he's trying to dare me to put an Air Force sticker on my Marine Corps mug.
Yeah.
And so, there's actually Air Force stuff that is here in my home.
Yes, there is.
Because Laura Lou's daddy was in the Air Force.
Yep.
So we have a big old giant Air Force I don't even want to call it a banner. It's a sign.
Yeah.
That we have that was his, and so we have those different things there. But I was more interested in the about the trip to Mexico that he took.
Yes.
Let me get it back up here. He was talking about his trip to Mexico.
Lord.
Yeah.
He was.
He said he went to Mexico to buy Viagra. The next thing he bought was a pregnancy test for the wife. Crazy vacation that year. Sounds like the Viagra worked.
Right. Now he's discovered another medication. You didn't read down far enough.
Oh, Cialis. Okay, we got it. And I need to put a disclaimer out there. Tropical Country nor Tiki Man Radio is sponsored by neither Viagra or Cialis. However, we would consider it for the right amount of money.
Right. Well, I just heard back from both of my aunts, and they are not in the fires out in California, so thankful for that.
Good.
But yeah, you guys are a mess. Callie said when Donna's talking about martinis, and Callie's talking about chocolate martinis, and said his wife loves them. Well, Callie, if you would ever come to the chocolate bar,
the Tiki Man makes a killer.
His specialty is the chocolate martini.
Because what else would there be in the chocolate bar?
Right. And it is fabulous. And it knocks me on my butt every time. Just maybe because I can't stop with just one, but still.
Yeah, let's just figure. On New Year's Eve, the last 2 years, honey, I'm going to drive home. So you just have a good time. Everything will be fine. The last 2 years, B-Dawg has driven home.
Well, listen.
However, this year, she was in a lot better shape than she was last year.
Yeah, last year it was bad. Last year was really bad. This year was not as bad.
No.
Yeah. This year was not as bad. I was awake and coherent and not sick when I got home. I was asleep within 30 seconds after that, but I made it all the way home this time. So.
Let's just put it this way, Callie. I would have not needed either one of those medications.
No.
It wouldn't have done me any good.
I love it. Blueberry martinis. I've not heard of that one. Yeah. Donna Cummings said she likes blueberry martinis.
Interesting.
Never heard that one. I didn't even know I liked martini. I honestly don't even know what is in a normal martini. All I know is that you always see it with an olive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know other than that. But I do know I like the chocolate ones.
So you don't know the difference between a wet and a dry martini?
No, sir. I do not. Speaking of wet and dry.
I bet you. Boy, I walked into that one, didn't I?
So, Josh Clark, our friend, our groupie that we didn't know we had, he posted a picture on his Facebook today.
To give us an update on the weather at a very important place.
Uranus. And he said that Uranus is getting plowed today.
As he sent a picture of them plowing the parking lot of the Uranus Fudge Factory. And that was just a big thing. Uranus is getting plowed.
Oh, Lord.
Like,
I saw that.
Oh, my goodness.
That was the funniest thing.
I almost spit out my hot chocolate when I saw that.
It was great. And what made it even better was when he posted it, he did a caption that said, I wonder if we'll talk about this on B-Dawg and Lou, Tropical Country tonight.
And, of course, I responded back 100%.
Right?
100%.
All I could do was giggle. It was so funny. That is one, there's always like a running gag for like sitcoms and stuff.
Right.
Somehow that one has become ours.
Which is funny because it is Rick the Stick and Patty.
It is. We haven't even been there.
He has his own show. How has that not become the stick of his show?
I don't know.
Oh, no. We got blessed with that one.
Probably just
everybody pouring out there for Rick the Stick.
Hopefully, Rick, you are staying safe in all the snow that's going on across the country.
Absolutely.
He did message and told me that he was safe the other day, so when all of it first hit. So that made me feel a little bit better. But yeah, so thanks for that, Josh. It made our day. For real. It was so funny. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So apparently, if you're going to be in the Nashville area on Sunday and you can get out at all, because Nashville's supposed to get 8 inches.
So they're saying 4 to 8 for us.
Really?
Yeah,
it changed again.
Yeah, I was watching the local news this morning, and the local guy, he was like, okay, here is the weather models. And he goes, here's what they're saying. And they had like 3 to 6 inches, for us. And he goes, now let me tell you one thing about these weather models. They're always wrong.
Yeah.
So let me tell you exactly what you're looking at. And he showed from over, Nashville over to, just past us, right along the state line there in Georgia.
Yeah.
And he put up the thing 4 to 8 inches. And then they're looking 3 to 6 inches along the Tennessee, North Carolina border. And then everything south of us down toward Atlanta. And I hope that this does not shift up, but it's freezing rain.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that kind of stays down there. But that was the last he was like, I'm just telling you, the models are always wrong. This is what the real deal is. 4 to 8 inches. So,
I hope he's right.
And like he said, it is a generational,
once a decade.
Once a decade. And coincidentally, the last big snow that the Chattanooga area here had was 2015.
Yep.
So,
that's literally once every 10 years.
So, yeah. We had the blizzard of 93. But, yes, there was.
And did they say there was one in 2013 or something?
It was 2013, but it was, but the big one was in
2015.
In 2015, according to the weather guy this morning.
Well, then this would be the year.
That's right.
Well, if you're able to get out and about in Nashville on Sunday, the lovely Beth Travers,
yes,
she is going to be at the Troubadour Theater on Music Valley Drive, singing at the Music Valley Cowboy Church.
No.
So,
and I heard that is an amazing venue there.
I would love to go. So sometime whenever we head over to Nashville, we need to stop in there. I think that would be so much fun.
Absolutely. Well, we got some more new music coming up. We talk about, sometimes things are just bad ideas. But Tyler Booth has a new song that he'll give you the idea of how you can work your way up to taking part in a bad idea. And then, of course, you mentioned Thomas Mack.
Yeah.
And I have a new a song from Thomas. It's not necessarily new, but it's a new one that you haven't heard before. So we're going to kick it off. Tyler Booth, Drink Myself Into It.
I was going to stay home, maybe turn the game on, fry myself a T-bone, I had myself a one and done cold one. It went down a little too smooth, as did the next two. Next thing I knew, I was pulling on my Friday night good time boots. An Uber later and I'm cold beer bar stooler. Yes, I went and drank myself into it. Didn't have no going out plan, singing Skinner with the band. Lord knows I can't dance. Damn Instagram's got the pictures to prove it. I wasn't gonna text my ex, buy a hard pack of Marlboro Red, lose a rent on the corner pocket bed. Ain't no one to blame and no lame excuses. Yes, I went and drank myself into it. I can't remember half of what I said. Both eyes are bloodshot red. The room spinning around my bed. Feels like a helicopter's trying to land in my head. Didn't have no going out plan, singing Skinner with the band. Lord knows I can't dance. Damn Instagram's got the picture to prove it. I wasn't gonna text my ex, smoke a whole pack of Marlboro Red, lose a rent on a corner pocket bed. Ain't no one to blame and no lame excuses. Done went and drank myself into it. Gonna file last night under drunk and stupid. Now I gotta wake up and face a country music. Didn't have no going out plan, but singing Skinner with the band. Lord knows that I can't dance. Damn Instagram's got the pictures to prove it. Wasn't gonna text my ex, smoke a whole pack of Marlboro Red, lose a rent on the corner pocket bed. No one to blame and no lame excuse for an all-night hang. Drained out the bank, I done went and drank myself into it. Drank myself into it.
Listening to B-Dawg and Lou, first-time listener, permanent listener. The show is wicked awesome.
Hey, this is Ed the Train Man.
Hi, this is Beth the Picture Girl. Come get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man every Monday from 6 to 8 Eastern Island Time. That's 5 to 7 Central Island Time.
So grab a bottle of reggae wine and come join us for our Monday night party. Live from the Paradise Way Studios in Crown Point, Indiana. Right here on Tiki Man Radio.
It could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train.
It's Mac, as we mentioned.
And who was the girl?
Who was the girl? You really want to know who the girl is?
I do.
Well, I will tell you.
Because her voice is fantastic.
Well, how about if I told you that you know her?
I do?
You know her.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey y'all, this is Tyler Easter, and you're listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio.
That's why. She
Yes.
That's Travis Tritt's daughter.
Yes, it is.
She is so much fun. That's hysterical. Yeah, she has a fantastic voice. She's super talented. But I did not even recognize it.
Of course, that is from his album, 90s Country Broken Heart is the name of that album that
sounds...
Thomas Mack put out.
It reminded me almost of like Jackson from Johnny and June. It had that back and forth.
Oh, absolutely. It had, to me, almost that 70s kind of thing of, Conway and Loretta kind of back and forth. That's
the Johnny and June going back and forth at each other.
It reminded me more of Conway and Loretta, kind of how their songs go back. I thought so, because there's more flirtatious.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Maybe. But yeah, they, that was a fun song.
I figured you'd like that one.
I did. I was over here dancing.
Of course, they got the Dirty Dancing references in that song.
That is probably my favorite movie of all time. Whenever my kids were little, we didn't have cable because I was poor. So, but what we did have was a VCR and some VHS tapes, and Dirty Dancing was one of those. So my Rachel, Giraffe, actually is the only one. Well, no, they all did, but Giraffe ended up growing up watching that movie from the time she was like 2, just over and over and over again. And then when the other ones came along later, they learned to love it too. Not as much as that, but yeah. There was nothing like watching the same VHS tapes over and over and over again.
You say so.
Well, now
I know so.
Now they miss it. So, yeah. Do you remember what kids show was it that played the same? There was a kids show, like for toddlers, that played the same episode for a week.
Oh, good Lord.
Because kids like to watch things repetitively.
I don't know, because once it got probably about the second time through, I'd have turned it off. So I wouldn't have known.
But there was a kids show that played this, that was the same episode over and over again for a while.
In what decade are you talking about?
Probably early 2000s.
I don't know.
90s or early 2000s.
I don't know.
I can't remember. I'm going to have to Google it now. Callie, I love Travis Tritt too. Callie said at 57 he's kind of proud of asking for a pregnancy test at the pharmacy.
You go, boy.
Right? So, yeah, I love Travis Tritt too. And he's another one that we have tried to get on the show, and he is not doing any interviews right now. Although he does have a show coming up in Georgia. So I thought about trying to hit him up again.
Yeah.
Also, Josh said his kids already have the sleds out there ready for this weekend.
There you go. Which Josh they live up in that higher elevation.
They're going to get more than we
are. Up on the mountain area. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. And it's funny because, everything is shutting down for real.
Oh, yeah. The schools they're
already closing.
Except my school. My school will wait till
they always wait till the last minute.
They'll wait until 5 a.m. Friday morning.
Right. No, I think they'll wait till they usually wait till the evening forecast.
I figure
the night before.
I figure they'll let us know before we leave tomorrow. So.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you'll know before anybody else will.
Oh yeah. Well, if you notice there, been between the songs there, we got a brand new shout out from Boston Bob, as I'm going to call him. See, that just goes to show that we have people out there listening on the radio that don't necessarily chime in on the chat, or they may be watching on the YouTube and don't get in that chat. But we appreciate him sending us in that shout out. And I tell you what, we're finishing up year number 4. And it's time. We need some more new shout outs.
Yeah.
And if you want to know how to do that, here's how you do it.
Here at Tiki Man Radio, we love shout-outs from our artists and our listeners from all over the world. You ever wondered how you do that? Well, if you have the free Tiki Man Radio app, all you have to do is click on the little menu and go down to where it says shout-out. You can record a short shout-out. When you're done, you just send it straight to us. You have about 15, 16 seconds to do it. Here's a couple of pointers. Make sure you don't have your TV on or your radio. Make sure you're in a quiet space if you can. And always tell us who you are, where you're from, and mention you're listening to Tiki Man Radio. It's as simple as that. You want to hear your name on the radio? Send us a shout out and we'll put it in the radio station for you. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station, and give us a shout out.
That's right. So that is how you go about doing that. And of course, you got 15, 16 seconds. So like you said, make that count.
Write yourself a script.
Practice once or twice to make sure. And you can do that shout out for Tiki Man Radio or in any of the shows that are here on Tiki Man Radio. And the Tiki Man will make sure that they get edited the way they need to be and dispersed out amongst everybody so they can get added in their shout outs for their shows. So we need some new shout outs, and I'm pretty sure everybody else would appreciate some for their shows as well if you are a listener of theirs as well. So spread the wealth. So, but thank you, Boston Bob. And hopefully we'll hear more from you. So
yeah,
I got to get those edited. The one of the things I didn't get was there's a couple of them that got cut off a little.
Okay.
I gotta go into the system and just kind of tweak a couple little things.
Right.
So we'll make sure that those don't get cut off here in the future. So
that's right. And hopefully we'll be doing some shout outs for our show, for ourselves, and sending them out as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what else you got? Anything? You got anything in there?
That's it.
All right. Well, I got some more stuff. I always got some more stuff. We got a lady, Haley Mae Campbell. We've played some music of hers before, but she has a brand new single out called "Casual Drinking."
No such thing. There ain't no such thing as casual drinking. No such thing. There ain't no such thing. You say weekdays are made for staying home alone on the couch, but I know downtown a band is playing. I'll even buy you around. I know what you're thinking. Why would I go drinking on a Tuesday night? We're only 25, ain't gotta justify. You might even be right, but somewhere out there, it's somebody's birthday. Somebody just cut their wedding cake. Somewhere in a small town, it's somebody's first date. The high school football team won state. If you need a reason, I'll help you find one. There's always something to celebrate. There ain't no such thing as casual drinking. No such thing. There ain't no such thing. I know I said we'd keep it low key. Promised we'd call it at night. Come on, by now, you should know me. I say that every time, but somewhere out there, it's somebody's birthday. Somebody just cut their wedding cake. Somewhere in a small town, it's somebody's first date. The high school football team won state. If you need a reason, I'll help you find one. There's always something to celebrate. There ain't no such thing as casual drinking. No such thing. Casual drinking. No such thing as casual drinking. No such thing. There ain't no such thing. I know what you're thinking. Why would I go drinking on a Tuesday night? We're only 25, ain't gotta justify. We can raise a glass anytime. 'Cause somewhere out there, it's somebody's birthday. Somebody just cut their wedding cake. Somewhere in a small town, it's somebody's first date. The high school football team won state. If you need a reason, I'll help you find one. There's always something to celebrate. Hey, there ain't no such thing as casual drinking. No such thing. Casual drinking. No such thing. It's casual drinking. No such thing. There ain't no such thing. It's casual drinking. No such thing.
Hello, Tiki Man Radio listeners. This is Surf's Up student crew from Antioch High School in sunny California, home of the Panthers. My name is Alondra, and we are the graduating class of 2026. And we hope that you, our wonderful listeners, will join us for lunch while we talk and play cool vibe music for you on Tuesdays at noon Eastern Island Time. So, stay tuned to the best radio station on the planet, Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com, your happy place.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ooltewah, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, starting at 7 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
She had a palm tree tattoo, eyes Levi blue. One look could leave my heart at a standstill. Her mama had a place out on the lake, 40 minutes north of Nashville. But those long summer days weren't long enough. And oh, I still think about us. She's got me Tennessee twisted, just like those bamboo sheets. Her Jack honey kisses, I miss them pouring all over me. Leave it to a southern belle to show 'em in heaven and put 'em through hell. She left my whole world spinning. She ain't in it, I'm up, down, dizzy. She's got me Tennessee twisted. Anytime I see a U t-shirt, I still feel her in my arms as that sun setting. It's like she's in my truck, turning the radio up when they play Walking in Memphis. Man, forget it, she's got me Tennessee twisted, just like those bamboo sheets. Her Jack honey kisses, I miss them pouring all over me. Leave it to a southern belle to show 'em in heaven and put 'em through hell. She left my whole world spinning. She ain't in it, I'm up, down, dizzy. She's got me Tennessee twisted. She's got me Tennessee. She's got me Tennessee. Oh, twisted. She's got me Tennessee. She's got me Tennessee twisted, just like those bamboo sheets. Her Jack honey kisses, I miss them on me. Yeah, she's got me Tennessee twisted, just like those bamboo sheets. Her Jack honey kisses, I miss them pouring all over me. Leave it to a southern belle to show 'em in heaven and put 'em through hell. She left my whole world spinning. She ain't in it, I'm up, down, dizzy. She's got me Tennessee twisted. Yeah, I'm still Tennessee twisted.
Tennessee Twisted. Derek James. And of course, Derek mentioned that he has new music that's coming out very soon. And of course, he was actually the co-writer on the Haley Mae Campbell Casual Drinking song as well. So
that's awesome.
How about that?
He's really making his way over there in Nashville. He's going back and forth between California and Nashville.
Yes.
So he really is a coastal boy.
Yep.
Tropical country.
Yeah, that's right. And like I said, I chatted with him earlier. Well, it was actually, I believe, yesterday. I chatted with him, and yeah, he's got that new music that's coming out very soon. He's like, I took a little bit of a break between doing the Tennessee Twisted to write that song with Haley Mae, and he wanted to make sure that she got her song out, and now he's ready to get his. I think it's coming out like the 24th or something like that. And
That's
of course,
cool.
we will have it right here on Tropical Country to debut. At least I have begged to be able to have it. So we'll do it that way.
That's right. Well, during some of the music, I was chatting with our friend Bruce Tarletsky of High Mountain Breezes, and they are going to have a song as well coming out on the 24th of this month. And so Bruce has kindly agreed to give our listeners a sneak peek. So he's going to be on video here with Tropical Country on the 22nd of January, and
very cool.
Give us a listen before you can buy it. So super excited about that. Thank you, Bruce. We're excited to have you on the show, but it will be on video the 22nd, so 2 weeks from tonight.
Very cool.
Yeah. And 1 week from tonight, don't forget, Justin Colford. I was just chatting with him as well.
That's right.
He's super excited.
Because this is our kind of a do-over. Because if you remember, we actually went down to Gulf Shores.
Poor guy.
And interviewed him down there, and got to spend a good bit of time with him, and he performed for us. And we weren't
such a nice guy, so talented.
And the videos just turned out horrible.
Oh, it was awful.
Not because of anything he did. It was because our microphones were just too daggone good.
Yeah,
and
picked up everything.
We were in an open air area close to the road, and it just picked up everything, drowned out all his vocals, and we just decided we was not going to present that because that's not fair to the artist, because it affected the performance, because the audio quality was just horrible. So I'm glad we finally have got to the point where we can do the do-over and have Justin and talk to him, especially that he's just now released new music.
Yeah.
So he's had a lot going on between since we spent time with him. He's had a baby, and he's just had a lot of things that's been going on.
Yep. There for a minute, he was pretty sick, so now he's feeling better. He's recorded the new music, and he has the coolest sponsors, and we're actually I have been trying to chat, but he works with a company called Beach Billy.
Yes.
And they're really, really, really cool. So fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have one last song for the evening. I waited till the end of the night because you got to make sure all the kids are in bed before you go and you play a song that may be a little controversial,
Well,
but it's not a new song that came out, but it's new to you, at least new to me.
Okay.
And guys, I got to tell you something. They're on to you. Whatever you did, they know. And they know exactly what you're thinking. At least they think they know what you're thinking. But, Ashlyn Kraft released a song, and she tells you exactly what she thinks you're thinking. And the song's called Hooker.
This ain't 1940. I got a hard job too, and I don't need 3 more as soon as I come home to you. Well, yeah, these hands can do a lot, but I've only got 2. And honey, there's just so much that one person can do. Hooker, nanny, or maid, it seems like that's all you want these days. your nanny or your maid. If you wanna turn me on, just turn that TV off. Make a little right from wrong. Yeah, you know what I want. So come on, make it easier. Just meet me halfway and take a little off my plate. And rinse it off while you're at it. Hooker, nanny, or maid. Is that really all you want these days? Well, the only way I'll be on those is if I'm getting paid. And I know you think you've got it made. Well, I ain't your hooker, your nanny or your maid. So go get a hooker. Try out a nanny. Hell, I'll pay for the rest.
They're on to you guys. They're on to you.
That is a fabulous song.
That is Ashland Craft there.
I love it.
I figured you would like that. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
newer song with an older kind of a sound.
Yeah.
Again, I think I could hear it like Loretta singing that
Oh,
song.
absolutely. And I think she had a song
Similar to that?
similar. Like, yeah, I want to
Maybe
say.
that's a remake. I don't know.
No, I don't think.
I heard it. It was the first time I'd ever heard the song, so I thought, So,
Yeah, now I'm going to have to look it up.
well, hey, it's about time. We're getting ready to wrap things up, but we need to give a little bit of recognition here to our amazing sponsors that make it possible for us to do what we do.
Tropical Country is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. When you're planning your next getaway, let Joe Leo and his staff utilize their award-winning experience to plan the perfect getaway you're looking for. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resorts, group travel, destination weddings, and much, much more. It doesn't cost any extra, so why wouldn't you let JBL Travel Group do all the work? JBL Travel Group is only one phone call away at 732-831-5200, or look them up online at jbltravelgroup.net. Goaltending Services and Outfitters in Key West, Florida. GTS is your go-to charter service in Key West. They offer a variety of cruises that fit your schedule and budget. They've upgraded their fleet and will soon be offering cruises to the Dry Tortugas. Their boats are handicap accessible from the dock and have facilities for those that, well, didn't go before leaving the dock. GTS provides you with all the necessities that you'll need on your outing, such as a grill, chairs to relax on a sandbar, and paddleboards, just to name a few. But before you leave the dock, you better make sure that you visit GTS's new Outfitters store. The store has you covered for everything from a cup of coffee, snacks, souvenirs from local Key West artists, and so much more. You can even pick yourself up a GTS shirt or a hat. The GTS Outfitters store is located above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock, 5130 Overseas Highway in beautiful Key West. Goaltending Services and Outfitters is a veteran-owned business. They offer a discount to veterans and active duty personnel with a valid veteran or military ID. Discounts are also available to first responders with an ID as well. So, let GTS help you accomplish your goal of getting out on the water by giving them a call at 305-916-0990. You can also check them out on the internet at goaltendingservices.com.
Find personalized service where they create a custom playlist for your event. That way you can be confident that you'll hear the music you like and none of the music you don't. B-Dawg will create a mix of music that will have your guests up on the dance floor. B-Dawg is also the perfect MC to keep your guests engaged and having fun. He will also ensure that your event flows just the way you want it. Regardless if you're having a wedding, class reunion, house or pool party, holiday party, or executive outing, they have you covered. Having a themed party? Yep, They can do that too. They also have dance floor and up lighting available. Party Dog is located in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but they can travel to your event outside the area, schedule permitting. To learn more about Party Dog Entertainment, look them up online at partydogentertainment.com or give them a call at 423-847-2454. Party Dog Entertainment. It's a howlin' good time.
Yes, sir. It is a howling good time. And, of course, we have to thank MFG Records Tropical for the live cam here on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel each and every week as well. So, anything else that you want to...
I just wanted...
That you need to do?
I just wanted to tell everybody...
There we go.
Everybody, again, be careful out there in all of the snow and ice and the crazy weather that's been going on. And all of our listeners out there in California, be safe and evacuate when you are told to. I saw a clip today of somebody who was in their house, in their glass house, actually, with flames outside the door. And they did get them out, but it was putting everybody in danger to do that. So please evacuate if you're supposed to. If you're not supposed to be out on the roads this weekend, stay home if you can.
That's right.
And enjoy that snow from inside.
That's right. Perfect weekend for some football. Friday night when the snow's going to be dumping, we'll be hopefully be watching the Buckeyes beat up on Texas. I hope. We'll see. You never know. I even got special beverages for the event.
That's right.
Hey, Eric, if you're still out there, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but from one B-Dog to another, let me get it out there. How about a little brew dog? And of course, that is the foundation which supports student athletes, and it's brewed right there in Columbus, Ohio.
That's right, Mr. Tittle. Have you had it before?
Of course, this here is a Ohio Pilsner. So. I was passing it out New Year's Eve for everybody to taste. I had never heard of it before, and I found it when we was back up there, and it's actually really, really good beer. So
you finally found a...
It's not an IPA.
No, but it's
a Pilsner.
It's a Pilsner.
So I'm going to be having one of these during the game. I'm potentially...
He's rationing his Ohio beer.
That's right. I'm rationing my Ohio beer, and I'm rationing it for the game come on Friday. So hopefully, we're going to root Big Ten, but I'm not going to lie. I deep down, I do not want to have to play Penn State in the national championship game. And reason being, yes, we've already beat Penn State, and that's the reason why, because it becomes very difficult to beat a team twice in one season. Just ask Oregon. So I would much rather, if we're going to be in the national championship game, actually have to face Notre Dame, just because we haven't played them this year. Because
they come out as mad as they did last
Penn State,
game.
I think, would have they got to get even. So
right,
we'll see. We'll just see. I'll be when the season's over. Whoever manages to make it through the first 12-team playoff. It's going to be great. Next year, it's going to be completely different because they're already complaining about it didn't work out the way they wanted it to this year.
Right.
So we got to immediately change the rules. I think it worked out kind of the way it kind of should have been. I mean, in most tournaments, you do have blowouts in the first round because most tournaments you have number 1 playing number 12 and number 2 playing 11.
I never understood that.
So there's always kind of blowouts in the beginning and until you whittle it down to your top teams. That's kind of what a tournament does.
Right.
But
apparently they don't watch March Madness.
Well, they again. There's only one SEC team left, so we see. But any final lasting words before we go?
No, not at all. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for those of you who are tuning in.
We're on the screen together. How about that?
Wow, look at that. But thank you to everybody who's tuning in. Thank you for all of you who are tuning in on the radio only. We didn't forget about you. We really, really appreciate you listening.
Absolutely. And, we can't... we talk about our sponsors, but there truly wouldn't be a show if there wasn't anybody listening to us each and every week. And
that's right.
We thank you for the past almost 4 years. We're coming to the end of the 4th year that you've tuned in with us here every Wednesday night. We thank you for that. And hopefully going in, beginning in the first week of February, we'll have everybody here for a big party. And we will kick off our 5th season.
That's right.
And work our way to our 5th birthday. How about that? But remember, next week we got Mr. Justin Culver going to be our guest, and we're going to talk about that new single and see what else he's been up to down there along the Gulf Coast, where he calls home. So
that's right.
All right. So I guess with that, we can say we're just about out of here, huh?
I think we are.
All right. Well, just like that. It's time to go. We will see you here next week, same time, same channel. Justin Culver will be our guest. Be safe. Take care. See you next week.
Bye, everybody.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the managers put a call. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. With this clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab, and they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last rhyme near closing time. The final round chord as I strum the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's your toast to everyone as I finally say last song.